Roll call, Mrs. Chapman? Mr. DeLauro?
Yes.
Mr. Cottle?
Yes. And for the fiscal office, I move to accept the Assistance to Firefighters Grant from FEMA in the amount of $144,209.52. This will be receipted into Fund 2281. It will be used for the purchase of Scott SCBA's, which is self-contained breathing apparatuses.
Second?
Roll call, Mrs. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. DeLauro?
Yes.
Mr. Cottle?
Yes. I move to approve the supplemental appropriations for 2025 Exhibit A as prepared by the fiscal officer and submitted to the Summit County Fiscal Office. Mr. Weinsheimer, do you care to elaborate a little bit on that?
Yes, basically, since we have accepted the assistance to firefighters, grant, the $144,000, because we have temporary budget in place, we now need to do a supplemental to be able to pay for those SCBA's. So what we're doing is we're doing a supplemental appropriation in the amount of $150,825. That's going to be supplemented to the 2281 fund for the purchase and payment of the SCBA's. And you'll be reading that motion next.
Yes, thank you. Do I have a second?
Second?
Roll call, Mrs. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. DeLauro?
Yes.
Mr. Cottle?
Yes. For the fire department, I move nunc-pro-tunc to the purchase and payment to MES, which is Municipal Emergency Services, for the Scott's SCBA's in the amount of $150,825. This will be paid from Fund Line 2281-760-790, other capital outlay.
Second?
Roll call, Mrs. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. DeLauro?
Yes.
Mr. Cottle?
Yes. And I move that the Springfield Township Board of Trustees formally accept the generous donation of a UTV unit from Zombie John's. This will be used by the fire department. This donation will enhance the department's operational capabilities in off-road and difficult-to-access areas, further improving the safety and service we provide to our community. The donation of the UTV unit represents a valuable addition to our equipment inventory, allowing for improved responses during emergency situations, such as search and rescue operations, brush fires, and other incidents requiring off-road mobility. The trustees and the fire department would like to express their gratitude to Zombie John's for their support of public safety initiatives.
Second?
Roll call, Mrs. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. DeLauro?
Yes.
Mr. Cottle?
Yes. For the zoning department, I move to approve the appointment of the following individuals to the zoning commission effective January 23rd, 2025. Jeremiah Mock for a 5-year term expiring December 31st, 2029. Dalton Lott as an alternate member for a 2-year term expiring December 31st, 2026. And Elizabeth Pence as an alternate member for a 1-year term expiring December 31st, 2025.
Second?
Roll call, Mrs. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. DeLauro?
Yes.
Mr. Cottle?
Yes. I move to approve the appointment of the following individuals to the Board of Zoning Appeals effective January 23rd, 2025. Lori Mace for a 5-year term expiring December 31st, 2029. Anthony Nichols for a 1-year term, replacing Maureen Capito for her remaining term expiring December 31st, 2025. Jennifer Hensley as an alternate member for a 2-year term expiring December 31st, 2026. And Renita Myers as an alternate member for a 1-year term expiring December 31st, 2025.
Second that?
Roll call, Mrs. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. DeLauro?
Yes.
Mr. Cottle?
Yes.
And I move to accept the resignation of Maureen Capito from the Board of Zoning Appeals effective February 1st, 2025.
Second?
Roll call, Mrs. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. DeLauro?
Yes.
Mr. Cottle?
Yes.
Do any members of the audience have anything they would like to address the board in regards to? No? Okay, hearing no one. Do any of my colleagues have any announcements?
Yeah, there's an event coming up on January 25th at the Springfield Baptist Church. It's Ohio Championship Wrestling. Come on out, check it out. It's a great family night out. If you guys never experienced it, you won't regret it.
Right. This Saturday.
Yeah,
This Saturday.
Some good pro wrestling.
All right. Mrs. Chapman, anything? No?
It'll be bitter cold. Don't leave your animals outside.
That's right. And have your pet spayed and neutered.
That's right.
All right. Nothing else. I thank everyone for joining in, viewing at home and here in person, and have a good day. Try to stay warm. I move that we adjourn.
Second.
Roll call, Mrs. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. DeLauro?
Yes.
Mr. Cottle?
Yes.
That was the fastest second I think I've ever heard.
It's cold out. I don't want to leave my fireplace.
All right.